What's up, everybody? This is going to be your Fairy Friday daily reading for June the 21st, 2019. So if you guys are new to my channel, what's up? Welcome. If you guys are existing subscribers or visitors on my channel, welcome back. Thank you for your love and support, y'all. So this is going to be a quick, well, not quick, I don't want to say it like that, but maybe it is. Tapping into the fairy energy, fairy elemental energy. What is it that the collective needs to know? So just as always, I have to put it out there that these readings are collective energy readings. They're general, they're not personal readings, so they are not subject to resonate with you personally. You may find that some messages resonate with you throughout the reading, and you may find that some messages do not. Take only and pay attention to what resonates with you. Use your own discernment while watching these readings. If it does not resonate with you at all, may you find the reader or the message that you're meant to receive. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into it. What are the general energy reading or energy surrounding the collective for Friday? What is the collective general energy? And then we're going to look at the love energies as well for the collective. But for now, let's focus on the general energy for Friday for the collective. Most High God, I trust that this reading is divinely guided, divinely protected. Spring. Healing, healed, and healer. Patience, please. Dear healer, be patient. Your time is coming. That's what I'm hearing. Be patient, healer. Be patient with your healing process. Be patient with those around you that are being healed. Be patient with the fact that you are a healer and you're helping other people to heal. Be patient with that process as well. The things that you set forth or the things that you're trying to manifest, whether it's to complete your healing process, whether it's other things that you're healing for, to receive blessings. I was about to say bliss, so maybe it is bliss, blessings, gifts, results for other people. You have to be patient with yourself. So it says with the spring card, it says your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. So that could be a metaphor as well. There's a butterfly that's coming out of this flower. There's also a baby that sits in this flower. So both represent birth, represent transformation. It's kind of hard to see with these candles. Both represent transformation. Okay. Let me clear this, you guys. Sorry. I don't know. Could you guys see better? I don't know. But they represent birth, they represent transformation, new beginnings. So this could be a metaphor. This doesn't have to be the actual season of spring. Like, oh shit, I gotta wait another year for things to take place for me or for things to get better. Maybe for some, but not necessarily. I feel like with the butterfly, you're going through the process. You're going through a metamorphosis process. You're going through a birthing process with this baby here. For some of you, it could be that your healing is in relations to children, or healing a child, or your child receiving the health that it needs, or that you're pregnant and you want to have a healthy pregnancy, or you're trying to get pregnant, or you guys metaphorically are trying to give birth to things creatively, or you're giving birth to yourselves. This is a change and transformation in your life. Okay, the healing and healer card, it says healing energy surrounds you and this situation. So whatever you're asking about personally, whatever your unique situations are out there, that trust that this situation is being healed. The woman, the angel that is assigned to you is sending you this healing energy, but you have to be receptive to how this healing is going to take place and how it is taking place. Not how it's going to, it is taking place. How is it being handled is not so much your problem, but being receptive in the ways that it's coming, if that makes sense. However it will come. So patience, please. It says what you're asking for is coming about. Have patience, as there are unseen factors that need to occur first. So there's another butterfly that this fairy is looking at or speaking to. I don't know what she's doing, but there's a fairy or there's a butterfly right there too. So you have two butterflies. And we know butterflies represent transformations, right? some cases rebirth. I want to look at my Animal Speak book. Butterfly, new birth. New love and joy are coming. Transformation is inevitable, but will be easier than expected. Embrace the new beginnings. So the reason why it's going to be easier than expected for these changes to take place is because when you surrender and trust that there's already someone or something higher or greater that is a part of you, that's assigned to you, assigned to your situation and how to handle and how to deal it, you got to believe that in this universe, when, especially those of you who walk with divine spirit, those of you who are healers, who have an assignment to help and assist other people with healing and ascension and finding their purpose in life, to walk and live in their purpose, that you already are assigned with spirit guides and angels that walk with you to help you with your assignment and your life purpose as well. So before you ask, they already know what you need. So when you go through certain situations, you have to trust that they already have a game plan as to how they're going to execute the issue at hand. They already know what they're going to do, how they're going to do it, when they're going to do it. Although you may not be able to see that because you're down here and they're up there, you may get glimpses because you're still spiritually, divinely connected. You have a higher being, you have a higher self, you have a spiritual knowing within you already, but you may not have all of the big picture, and that's because that's not a part of your worry. That's a part of whoever your angels and ancestors or whomever is assigned to assist you and help you. So it's not your worry. But do know that it's going to be much easier for you when you do your part and you allow spirit, God, the universe, whatever, your angels, your ancestors, to take on the rest, because that's what they're assigned to do. So it's not your worry, other than to do whatever it is that you're guided to do. So spirit's saying to be patient, please. Like it's almost like a request, like be patient, please. Like we're just asking you to be patient with yourself. And when we hear that word patience, we think automatically like this is going to be a long drawn out process where it's going to be more waiting than what I've already been doing. But this is the point where you have to surrender and trust the process, because I guarantee you some of you guys are already seeing that things are changing. You're seeing a change within yourself, or you're feeling the changes, which can come in the process of birthing pains. Like you feel, you know, whether it's like you get sick, or you're feeling tired, you're feeling anxious, you're feeling actual physical body pains. Are you feeling like this anxiousness, like come on, what's happening? Is something new going to take place? Or when, where? Or you're just seeing your life transform in some way. That's a sign that things are taking place, things are blossoming, and it may not be in the way that you see it, but you have to trust, if that makes sense. And when I say trust, don't trust blindly, but trust in a way that you know that you're secure. Like, okay, I understand, I get it, spirit. I may not understand it fully and completely, but I trust this process. I trust myself, or I trust my guides, I trust angels, I trust the universe, God, whatever. So the overall energy is the wisest, which is the Hierophant in this deck. So this is a wise fairy. He's got all the information, he has everything, and it's like this dragon is his guardian. He may send his dragon out where he needs it. Like, I need you to take me here, I need you to fight this battle for me, and the dragon is just waiting. So it's kind of like, overall energy is that you have to see yourself in this position, that I have something that I meant to bring and do on this planet. Even if I haven't been completely shown what that is or how to do it, I have to trust. And I feel that with this hourglass here, some of you guys may feel like time is running out because of your age, or I'm not getting any younger, or I'm too old, or I'm at an age where I can't do this or I can't do that. You're putting limitations, or it could just, it could be a sign that you put limitations on yourself. So how is this a challenging energy for you? You have the King of Wands. I'm not doing reversals, but you got the King of Wands in your challenge position. He's holding on to this ball. It looks like it could be a crystal ball or a little bouncy ball or something. It's clear and it has confetti in it. It's like your challenge is that you're waiting to be crowned king, or waiting to be crowned with some sort of importance or titles or labels to celebrate yourself. And it's like, celebrate yourself now, because it's not that you're becoming this or that you even need a title, but it's like, celebrate you for who you are, and know that you're not in a position where you're becoming something. You already are that. You have to see yourself as that. So it's like, oh, I'll become a healer when this, or I'll become a nurse when I get this certificate. That's just an earthly little stroke of your ego, something that certifies you in this physical plane. But in actuality, you're not a nurse or a doctor because someone told you, because you went through the lessons, or you went through, yeah, that's helping you, you know, that's helping you to expand, that's helping you to season yourself. But you already are a nurse. You wouldn't be called to be a nurse or a doctor or a healer or whatever, a cook, if that wasn't who you were already. So in essence, in a spiritual essence, your spiritual importance is not dictated by what everyone else says you are, or who, or this person labels you are, or you got to do this, you got to become this, and you got to, you know, get baptized in this water, and, you know, you got to be a head under this person, and you got to see a priest before you can do this. Like, all of that is man-made structuring. You already are chosen for whatever it is that you do before you even came here. So all of that is like waiting to be crowned king or queen of something, or waiting for some sort of importance or title. Maybe what's holding you back from celebrating yourself, or seeing that it's already done, it's already handled, if that makes sense. Whatever this overall energy is for you, what it means for you. You know, you can light all the candles, set all the intentions, come up with all these different rituals, and continue to pray over and over again, sit around and wait. But all of that is just outside energy, because whatever is yours is already yours. You're claiming it. You're putting life and power into these things, because the power doesn't come within, you know, the candles, the crystals, the prayers themselves, the words that you're speaking in the prayer. You're putting energy and you're breathing life into those words that you're praying. You're breathing life into the candles that you're using, the crystals, the whatever. You're giving life to those things. Some of you guys, this could be simply a lack of passion, not feeling like there's anything to celebrate in life. That could be another thing. You feel like you're waiting for life to happen. Not that life is waiting on you to step forward, because you're what brings life to life, if that makes sense. And then you have the Four of Pentacles. So your suggested approach with this situation, I feel like, is Spirit may be forcing you to be still for a reason, because when you're in that position of being still, there's the key to what's going to help move you forward. You may feel restricted in this place, and it could be you're bouncing ahead, you're jumping ahead, you know, and this might be the period where you feel like you're losing everything. You're losing it mentally, emotionally. You're losing people in your life. Money is low, or you're having to surrender to things that matter to you, or people or things, something that you've been clinging on to, or maybe even a dream or a goal. You're starting to feel like, maybe I'm going crazy, maybe I'm missing out. You're losing sleep over this, for some of you, whatever it is. And in that moment where it feels like you're isolated, and you feel like you're alone and you have nothing, or you have no one, when you're in that position, that's where you find that enlightenment. You find that key to unlock you from whatever is restricting you. And it's materialistic. I guarantee you it's connected to something material. So it's like, say for instance, a love situation. Like, love is never coming because it didn't work with so-and-so. Something physical. A person is something physical. Or you know, my dream career is never going to happen because I don't have the money. You know, it's always something connected to a physical thing or material world. When you disconnect from worrying about that, that's when you're going to find the key to unlock you from your attachment to these physical things, because these things, at the end of the day, they're disposable. And not to say that people are disposable, but in some cases they are. You know, people come into your life for seasons, and some people stay for lifelong terms, but you can't be attached to that. You have to be okay with those that leave your life and know that they came in for a purpose and they leave with a purpose. That it is what it's meant to be. As harsh as that may sound, that's how I'm getting it. With the Three of Cups, not doing reversals, your focus needs to be on, how can I celebrate life right now? Because these elementals teach us, because they have a little bit of ego too. They have emotions. They, you know, they get upset, they get frustrated, they're happy, they're playful. They can teach us how to embody all aspects of the human self and say it's okay to be angry, it's okay to want to have fun, it's okay to want to giggle, it's okay to want to play, you know, games with my kids, or it's okay to want to cry and just live. But it's also, I feel like this is a time for you to celebrate yourself. There's always something to be grateful for. And one of my sisters said to me today, and it reminded me, because I did this, I didn't know why I was doing it, but there was like this time where I was releasing and my stomach was hurting really bad, and I was like, I don't know why I'm going through these pains, but thank you, God, for whatever I'm releasing, because I knew what was happening in my physical body was a sign of releasing. I was letting go of energy, and I was thanking God, thank the universe, whatever, your angels, whatever you want to do, but being grateful. Thank you for whatever I'm releasing. Thank you, I'm grateful for that I'm releasing the things that no longer serve me. Or I thank you for putting me in this position. If it means that I have to lose my job, I trust that what it's doing is it's putting me in a position for something better, a better job, a better home. I trust you. I thank you for putting me in this position of having to go through that heartbreak, because it taught me that I still have healing to do, or it taught me what I want and what I don't want, or what I deserve. It taught me how to forgive people. It taught me not to hold on to grudges. Whatever it is, thank God or thank the universe, whatever. Be grateful in the midst of the waiting period, or the period of what it seems like the end of the tunnel, or the dark side of the tunnel. With the Seven of Swords here in your conclusion, it's like you may come to awareness of some sort of deceptions. So that could be deception within the self, how you've been deceiving yourself, how you've been looking at your life. Maybe I really haven't been living my fullest potential, or maybe I have been living my fullest potential. Maybe I've been too hard on myself. Maybe I've been lying to myself, saying that I'm happy with this position when I am not. Maybe I really did need to leave that job because it wasn't for me. Maybe I really did need to break up with that person because it was not healthy. Whatever it is, it's like you're going to see the truth of something. Okay, the Seven of Swords doesn't always have to be a negative notion. You know what I mean? So take what resonates. I'm not going to do any zodiac signs because I feel more so that this is just collective. It's just period for everybody. It's meant to resonate with everybody that's meant to come across the message. So let's see what's good with the love energies. I'm not going to use the love archetype cards today. I'm just going to use my relationship oracle cards just to see what the love energy is surrounding Friday for the collective, regardless of what our personal romantic situations are, our relationship statuses are, desires, goals, whatever. Tap into the collective energy of what we all need to know and hear at this time in relation to our love lives. Please only take what resonates out of this message and leave whatever doesn't resonate or make sense to you. Just leave it behind. It doesn't concern you at this time, if at all. Thank you, Most High God. I trust that this reading will tap someone's heart, to open their heart, help to heal their heart, hopefully to see, discern the messages for themselves and what is for them and what is not for them. I call to Archangel Raphael to help heal any hearts that need healing. Thank you. Unconditional love, daydreams, lucid dreaming, and fantasy, divine lover, past life, Deception, lies, and denial. So it kind of goes back to the 7 of Swords. Okay, I'm going to clarify with tarot just to get a little more in depth. Please clarify each card as I lay them out in order. Okay, I'm not doing reversals. We got the 10 of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the 3 of Swords, the Star, the 4 of Cups. So we got a lot of air energy. So we got Gemini, Libra, and Aquarian energy. And then you got the 4 of Cups, which is a Cancer energy. It's water, emotions. So the 10 of Swords with the unconditional love card. Ace of Swords, 3 of Swords. So I feel like some of you guys may be freeing yourself from a situation, whether it's an ideal or belief. It doesn't have to be about a person. It could just be where you stand in relations to love and relationships, and how you care and love about you, how you care for yourself and love yourself and others as well. So there's something that's being released, I feel, in the name of unconditional love. And sometimes unconditional love means that we have to sacrifice our ego. We have to sacrifice our own selfish needs and desires for that of others. And maybe this is someone else needing to do this. You know, this sword is broken. The sword is snapped. So whatever may have been spoken against yourself, if you speak against yourself when it comes to love or someone else, could be something, a betrayal that broke the camel's back, and it helps you to see what love is, what unconditional love is versus what conditional love is. Maybe it's some sort of truth that you have to come into. With lucid daydreams, lucid dreaming, and fantasy with the Ace of Swords, it's like you have to come into this truth outside of the fantasy and the desires and only what you want to see, or maybe someone else wants to see. There's going to be a truth, because I feel like someone is going to ask for it, or someone's afraid to ask or seek the truth, because in essence someone knows that something is not what it seems. But this is the breakthrough moment. You have the beginning and end. You got the 10 and the Ace, the 1 and the 10, which in essence they're beginnings, because the 0 is silent in a 10, so in essence it's a 1. So there's never really an ending, even if it appears to be an ending. But this is a test of unconditional love, whether that be how much you love yourself unconditionally, or do you love a person enough unconditionally to approach the truth, or to admit the truth, or allow yourself to see things and people who they really are. Not loving them out of obligation, or, you know, because of this. Because when you say someone is my mother, therefore I deserve to take the abuse and the pain that she brings because she's my mother, that's, again, you're loving her you're not loving her unconditionally. You're loving her conditionally, because you're putting a title and label to her. I should love her, and in a conditional way, and also in self, love myself conditionally, because I'm telling myself I deserve abuse because this is a mother. This is my mother. I deserve to go through pain with this person because I label them as my twin flame, or my soulmate, or my divine lover, my husband, my wife, or my best friend. Whatever we label these people that we love dearly with the 3 of Swords, Spirit's telling you to approach the situation by looking at this, like looking at this, whatever, it could be a divine lover, or what you title as a divine lover, or what the essence of a divine lover is. Is it really a painful energy? Does it inflict pain? Because there's something that, like, Spirit is telling you to be brutally honest with yourself. That's really what I'm feeling with the Star card and past life. So it could be that you're living vicariously through a past situation. I don't really feel like this is like past life spiritually, but you could be like a dream that you had in the past, and you're living through that dream, and so much so that you're unwilling to sacrifice that illusion or that dream for whatever this truth is. But the key to this truth is unconditional love. Deception, lies, and denial with the 4 of Cups. If I open up to the truth, then it's just back to the same old boring, mundane things, and life is not as beautiful as it seems, or it's not going to be worth anything without this person, or without this ideal love, or this ideal this or ideal that. Back to the boring life. So again, you have to love yourself unconditionally to honor your truth and honor yourself, because someone is lying to themselves about something, whether it be a person, whether it be what they've been taught love is, or it's like you have to discern the truth for yourself. And some of you guys have to see the truth beyond the illusion of what we want to see. Some of you guys may have a hard time discerning what your dreams are trying to tell you. You could be getting dreams, signs, and synchronicities about something, but you're having a hard time discerning it. Like, what is it? What am I supposed to be looking at? I want to know the truth, but I don't know how to get it. I don't know what this means. Spirit, can you show me? Spirit is saying that you're going to have to dive deep, even if it hurts, with the Three of Swords. This could be connected to someone that you love. It could be someone in the past that you loved very dearly, and you had high hopes for this person or this relationship. Can you forgive this person? Can you let bygones be bygones, but still honor yourself and say, I love you, no harm taken. I forgive you, but I love myself. Even if that means I have to be alone right now with the Four of Cups. If that means I have to just accept it. And the truth is, maybe some of you guys don't want to be alone. Maybe that's what it is. I'm willing to look at anybody and anybody that gives my heart a thrill and look at them as they are the one, they are my divine lover, or this person is my twin flame, my soulmate. I'm willing to put all these titles and labels on this person. But what you're denying and ignoring is that you still are healing. You're still heartbroken over something from the past. A past goal. You're seeking and searching not a person per se, but the energy and essence of a dream that you had. A dream that was planted, a seed that was planted within you. A dream, a fantasy, a goal that was planted in you. And you've been searching and seeking that for so long that you've gone down the list of this person, or it could be that person, or this job, or this thing, and you're seeking something to fulfill that for so long that you kind of lost yourself. You lost your way a little bit. And it's really because you don't want to be in this position of loneliness, boredom, all the things that come with the Four of Cups, discontentment, just feeling like life is, but it's like you're dreaming. You're doing this to yourself. She's sleeping. So you're kind of living in a fantasy. You're living in a dream because you don't want to face the reality of something, which is the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is not a bad thing. It's confronting what is the matter with you, like what's wrong. It's confronting that. You're going deep within your emotions, the things that trigger you, the memories, the past hurts and pains. Maybe you keep moving from one person to the next without fully releasing that energy or that person or that thing that has hurt you. And you continuously seek for the next big star, the next big thing on the list, the next big shiny thing that captures your attention at the moment. And you find that you're going down the same fate and destiny and path. If it's with one person, you're continuously going through the same cycles and you're not understanding why. Something has to be complete. You can't have unconditional love for another person until you know what that truly means for yourself. Even if that means, because when you're lying to yourself, in essence, you aren't loving yourself unconditionally. You're telling yourself, I lied to you if that makes you feel good. And that's like what we tell certain people. Like, I don't want to tell someone that I think, they could do better in life, or I feel like, they need to stop drinking. I don't want to tell them that because maybe they'll get upset with me, or they wouldn't want to, they'll think I'm a judgmental friend or family member if I tell them I don't like that. I don't feel like that's good for you. If I tell them the truth, they'll be mad at me. So it's like you're telling yourself, if I tell myself the truth of something, that something really is wrong, that I really need to heal or release, or this person is not good for me, if I tell myself that, then I'll be alone. So I'd rather just sit here and lie to myself. That's not unconditional love. So until you learn how to love yourself unconditionally, you really cannot say that you love another person unconditionally or have found unconditional love as of yet, fully and completely. Yeah, you may love your children unconditionally to some extent, your family, your friends, some of them. But if you don't love you enough to honor yourself and be truthful and honest with yourself, no matter how hard it hurts, that's a part of growth and evolution and learning yourself and what you're capable of by admitting all truths to yourself. That, yeah, I might have been a shitty person in the past. Yeah, I've done some things I'm not proud of. Yeah, I'm depressed. Yeah, I'm not happy. Yeah, sometimes I get jealous. Yeah, this happens, blah, blah, blah. I'm still upset about what so-and-so did to me. Until you can admit the truth to yourself, that I just want to be happy. And the truth is, if someone makes me happy enough, I might fall in love with this person. You have to be honest with yourself, wholeheartedly and completely, whatever your truth is, because that's where the healing begins. And that's a lot of time why spirit sends you certain people to awaken and trigger you to certain things, is because it helps you tap into yourself. It's never about the other person. And even if this is your husband or your wife right now, or your boyfriend or your girlfriend that you're with, somehow these energies are reflecting back to yourself, back to you being honest and truthful with yourself. If I don't like something, I'm not going to brush it under the rug because I want to people please, or because I'm afraid that my husband will get mad at me, or my friends will feel some type of way if I'm honest. It's like, you got to honor yourself first by telling someone, because you're speaking in the act of love, but first and foremost, to even open up yourself to love someone and speak truth to them, you got to be truthful with yourself and honor yourself to say, it's worthy of me to speak my truth. That's an act of self-love. You're giving yourself permission to do something rather than saying, no, I shouldn't do that. You know, you reject yourself when you do that. And it goes deep. I hope that this makes sense. This isn't to beat anybody down or to hurt anybody's feelings. If it triggers you, so be it. If it triggers you to find your truth and to help you heal, so be it. If you don't like what I'm saying, it's up, you know, it's not for you to take what I'm saying or whatever. It's up to you to discern what's for you and what isn't for you. So I'm just a messenger. This is exactly how I'm getting it. And sometimes it's not easy for me to give these types of messages because I know that it's like, it could be somewhat of a touchy subject for people, because readings are just meant to be, you know, typically, oh, this is what's going to happen and this is what's coming and this person loves you and this is going to happen. And but that's not the only side to readings, and I'm not that type of reader. Like, God created me to do whatever I'm meant to do, like read how I'm meant to read. And if I had to be the minority in that, then cool, as long as I'm continuing to help somebody that's meant to hear this message. So even if that's like a small number of people, cool. I'm not meant to, and I'm not here to appease anybody's ego, because I wouldn't want anybody to do that to me either. I would rather you give it to me straight, even if it hurts me a little bit, but at least I know that you're being honest with me, and that I love myself enough to at least hear what someone else has to hear, or tell me whatever someone has to tell me, so that I can heal and release what does not serve me. Give myself a chance to heal and remove it, even if it hurts. So you take what you will with this message. Again, this is a general reading, so I don't expect it to resonate with each and every one of you just because you clicked on and you watched. I don't expect everybody to like what I'm saying, or to resonate with it. It is what it is. This is what I was given to say. So yeah, there's a lot of air sign energy, so it could be for air signs, but I would say that it's more of an energy of clearing and thinking, a lot of spiritual movement and activity, a lot of spiritual cleansing, a lot of spiritual awareness today, about our emotions first and foremost. So I hope that this message resonated with those who it was meant to resonate with. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, check out the description box below. If you guys have any questions, please email me directly. If you guys would like to purchase one of my decks, that will be in the description box as well. The link directly to the links from my website. And any other inquiries, guys, please email me directly. Follow me on social media. Feel free to like, subscribe, and share. Until next reading, peace.